Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming, more EU4, the Three Mountains, playing as Ryukyu. Finished off basically all of Germany, the one exception being Hanover, which is the capital now of Lübeck. And that's kind of it. So that leaves us with the Ottomans, like one province for Aragon, 2 or 3 provinces for Castile, plus their colonial nation. England still has some land. Russia still has some land. Delhi. And then everything else comes down to the Ottomans, with whom I have a truce expiring in about a year. We also have a lot of large stacks of rebels causing issues. Lübeck does actually have a little bit of land here too, can't forget about that. But the point is, very good spot right now. Need to get a little bit more done. Need to find a way to finish off the Ottomans. Let's get some troops kind of spread out along our weird spot here. We never did actually bridge the gap, apparently, between Serbia. I thought we did bridge this. What happened here? Were there separatists that somehow were able to break this? I know we had a land bridge there. That's distressing. Okay. We already have a lot of troops more or less in position down over here. Yeah, we're pretty much ready to go against the Ottomans at a moment's notice. Would like to have more troops prepared. Would love to finish off the last of the separatists that are going through Siberia right now. But outside of that, we're looking more or less okay. So as long as we can keep these rebels all under control and nobody breaks free, we're in a really good spot. So I think now we have to go fight Delhi. And for this one, I'm not even sure that I need really anything other than the vassal swarm. What is going on over here? Oh, that's Delhi's land. Why are you unable to get here? Oh, this is Ottoman territory. Right. They got Ottoman territory everywhere over here. That's weird. All right, well, whatever. Get an army up here toward Delhi. I think we are about ready to go ahead and attack Delhi, like, now. I don't really have to wait for anything in particular, aside from maybe a couple of annexations, but I'm already kind of working that. And I'd rather go ahead and get this going before there's any chance of them allying the Ottomans again. Then again, didn't they rival? No, they're not rivals anymore. I think they used to be rivals for a very brief moment, but it's gone now. Anyway, I digress. Imperialism! We're gonna go imperialize the India. Who would have seen that coming? Make sure we get some troops up over here. All right, I have no idea where his army is going to be. Can't imagine he has a very strong one left. That's a level 8 fort. How dare you build a level 8 fort? Funny, I thought that we took that last time. Did we miss it? Must have missed it. Well, I found your army. They got, like, no morale. I mean, if I can figure out where you're going and catch you, I'd love to. He's locked. He'll probably get a morale tick. But it's not going to do much. I'd rather just go ahead and wipe... Oh, come on. How'd you still get away from me? This is frustrating. It's like, oh, you'll totally catch him, and then you totally don't catch him. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa! Dude! What did we frickin' roll? Answer frickin' badly. Holy crap. How did that even happen? Well, let's go siege down Delhi, I guess. You guys need to get out of there. So I'll need this stack coming over here. Okay, so you guys are going to go and deal with these separatists over there. You guys are going to go deal with these separatists over here. We are trying to deal with these guys. Got a lot of Russians. Not surprised that they're going to cause a problem. I mean, my vassals can handle re-sieging all of the rebellious territory. That's not an issue. Ryatia's done. Tariffs on tobacco. No. I do not need this general over here. I'd rather have that with India. There goes the siege of Delhi. That was pretty quick. So let's just dump everything we got onto this fort. He's stacking up 90,000 troops over here. Alrighty then. Let's make sure everyone is set to aggressive. And let's go cause some damage. Man, these guys are retreating pretty far away. Get out of here. So with Buryati out of the way, my font does indeed grow. The Ottomans appear to be having a lot of trouble. Once again, revolutionaries and the Serbian separatists are still running rampant. So I got a fort right here. It's level 4 currently. I feel like that one's new. I don't think he used to have a fort there. I could be wrong. We're in a position to immediately strike against the capital fort. So that'll be easy enough to deal with. Yeah, he's going to siege this this fort, but I don't care. I don't think we're going to be able to full annex Delhi in this war. It just doesn't seem likely to me. I mean, we can get a lot, don't get me wrong, but full annexation? It's asking for a lot. Integrating Qi, or Chi, done. Okay, so now we own that. I've started improving with Kazakh. We can also start improving with, let's say, Yeren and stuff. Let's also improve with Ashikaga. Let's go ahead and start making progress on, like, eating the rest of Japan. That seems like a good thing to do. And they're also not especially happy with me for some reason. The anti-Christian edicts and stuff, probably. I don't know. This general doesn't need to be here. You guys can get out of here. Let's go ahead and start moving these guys towards the Ottomans. Same with you. So how did they get, for example, over here to deal with Venice? Like, how did that happen? Did they actually use the transport ships, or did someone give them military access for no good reason at all? Because I feel like that is a totally possible outcome. Don't need the general over here. I need 2 stacks of like 60, something like this. Let's blow open the fort. Generally speaking, I'd say this is a really bad use of military power. It's just in this particular campaign. Who cares? 1 year away from being able to attack the Ottomans. Let's get a good general in charge over here. Alright, he's running off somewhere. He's running south for some reason. I don't even think Vijayanagar got involved in this war, so I'm not really sure why you're doing this, but okay. So that's their only remaining fort. I mean, once we have that, as long as we can actually hit his army, we would be able to do pretty much anything we want. But Delhi's definitely too large. I just don't see any way of that working out. You know, I can grab all these. Definitely get that fort out of his hands. Grab some of this. That's 95. So that's 100% right there. Oh gosh, do we have to do 2 more wars with Delhi? I hope just only 1. Really don't want to have to do 2 more. Alright. Delhi has played a relatively good game, and a lot of that has been because they've been more or less undisturbed. I kind of killed all of their rivals, all of their neighbors. They were able to pick off a few easy kills here and there. But outside of that, no one's really threatened them all game. Until recently, of course. Oh, good. Frickin' separatists. Who are you and what are you doing here? You must have been from Ki or Chi or something. What are you doing here? Tengri zealots. Have we finished with our colonies down over here? Almost. Not quite, though. Let's go ahead and recall you. And I'm going to send you over here. Train up another infantry. Let's colonize as aggressively as we can in Siberia. Yep, there go those guys. They're dead. See if we can reinforce, though it looks like Shu might be doing that for me. Again, I don't really care about winning all of these fights. Or, sorry, sieging all this stuff back. I just care about killing the rebels in the first place. I don't know where these guys came from. So I'll just have you go over here. Alright, so where are you going to go, Delhi? By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, there's like a weird, like, gray smoke, like, splash sometimes when I zoom in and out of an area that's under siege. It keeps happening. Not sure why. Alright, so I think he wants to go and he's heading to my little vassals and trying to murder them. I don't know if we can save them, but I'll definitely fight a softened up Delhi. If they're softened up, which so far they are not. Cocos Islands. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Let's see if we can't transport those guys over there quickly before it becomes too much of an issue. Alright, where was I? Alright. The killing of the Delhi. They're not going to have low war enthusiasm probably until we're actually able to destroy their army. Which we're getting very close to doing. Just not quite there yet. Yeah, he's just going around and jumping on small stacks. How much of how much manpower you got left, Delhi? 57,000, so they'll reinforce for a fair bit. And as long as I'm unable to get my vassals swarm together, I'm not going to pose much of a threat to him. But I can try to trap him. I would... See, I just saw that again. Did you see the splash right there? It was very brief, but it was there. It's a weird graphical effect I've been noticing lately. Where are you going? Oh, you have Rose still. You already have another fort up here, too. Gosh dang it. Alright, so they're getting picked up. There goes the Siege of Derajat. So where are you going? You're going north. You're going far to the north. Okay. I mean... Sure, I guess. As long as I can keep my two armies over here to force him to stay back, he's not going to feel brave enough to come back into India proper. I want to kill it. Oh, wait, hang on. He's locked. This is it. Perfect. Okay, so Highlands, not good defensive terrain for me, but we're going to have overwhelming numbers. I hope. So I can get rid of that event. Catholic Zealots, of course. You arrive on the 10th. It's not a long time, but oh well. So we get the minus terrain, but rolling that 9 compared to a 1, that certainly helps. Alright, so he's been shattered. I'm not sure where to go with this army. I can't catch him at the moment. Much as I would love to, I can't. So let's just keep him walled off. If he wants to go and siege down Kabul and Afghanistan or something, that's fine. In the meantime, if he has no army nearby, that means the vassal swarm is going to feel just fine. Swarming all over him. More natives. More French. More everything. Kill the French. We can declare our war against the Ottomans now. I kind of want to finish this off a little bit. For Delhi, because I have a lot of land that I want to hand off, I'm pretty sure. And I think now that his main army got shattered, we probably will be able to get that down even further pretty quickly now. I mean, we should be able to carpet siege with the vassal swarm now. As long as we can get down Rho. We did just blow through it. I was about to say we should go ahead and use military power to explode the fort, but that did not work. But you can see our war score is rapidly increasing now. Okay, we got that fort back. That's good. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and recall the colonist and get started up over here now. It's going to fill in another nice chunk of the map, by the way. So yeah, his army is just going to wander off somewhere now. Whoa, hello. Weird time for some rebels. I do not need this general. I'm going to go ahead and free them up so I can take stock of what we can use against the Ottomans in the future. I need you guys to, like, kill his stacks before they get together. That's the thing. There goes another colony. Capped out on power again. Oh, yay. I mean, I could just go for the admin tech really early and start working on an idea group. I'm not using the power for anything else. Screw it. Let's just go way ahead of time and grab the idea group. I'm going to go for the offensive. And we're just going to go ahead and obliterate a couple of those. And let's switch over to a military focus. Yeah? Alright, so I think our colony in Africa actually just finished. Which is great. Can you catch his army? Yeah, there's a 4 or 5 stack that's going to die. Growth of business of Saturn. Nice. Okay, so we should be able to stack wipe all those little guys over here. Again, just trying to encourage my vassals to go forth and do all the heavy lifting right now. Split. We're just going to have to wait on Rho. Up to a 14% chance now. Let's not take stupid attrition for no reason. And wherever his army goes, it doesn't matter. I really don't care. While we're sitting around waiting, we might as well go ahead and do things like influence Ashikaga. And Ondo. And Yeren, who's not happy with me because we've annexed so many vassals recently. I mean, we're kind of getting to a point where we're not going to be able to annex vassals again. Influence Kazakh. Takes a long time to get those relations back up. At some point, it's literally impossible. And that's the Siege of Rho. That was actually early. Okay, so we're up to 99% war score, which means now I can peace out. Something changed. Okay, hang on. We'll grab these. I'm definitely taking Rho. I'm not letting you keep any of this. We'll fill in those gaps. And then take some of this. Let's take all these. How's this sound? So that leaves him with a bit. But there we go. So that's a 100% peace deal against Delhi. We definitely have enough time for 1, if not 2 more wars against Delhi before we would have to do some truce breaking. But I don't think that would be too bad for us. It looks like they may actually be just slightly too strong. And I do mean slightly. Okay, this is the part where I wish that I could just, like, have some sort of a script that automatically released people. I'm sorry, not released and handed land off. I'm going to take the lazy route out, and I'm just going to go ahead and release these guys. Tirhut, I think this is fine. Anyone else? I'm not going to release them. Okay. So, Jungar, whatever you're called, you get some lands. And Patan. Sind is going to get some land. Yep. Baluchistan's going to get some land. Give you all this. I think I'm going to give Ro to Afghanistan. They've been pretty good for me. Okay, Kashmir. Makes sense to give you Jammu. And then that's it over there. So we did take some land up here. I guess I can give more of that to Kashmir. Okay. And then we have land to the east. Let's go ahead and give it to Tripura. We're starting to get a lot of disloyal, or not disloyal, but unhappy vassals. I mean, you may notice the opinion is really low. And a lot of that is coming down to the fact that we have been aggressively annexing even tiny little guys. And even though they're not very big, well, you still get the full minus 30 opinion for annexing them. So that's still a thing. All right, that's it. So we're done with India again until we are able to fight Delhi. So that leaves literally only the Ottomans as a viable target for me to kill right now. They allied England. Arest thou'st Cyrus? How couldst this be? Rodonkadonk. Absolutely insanity. I don't know where his armies will be, but I'll bet you they'll be down here close to London. Well, if we're going to fight England again, then, you know, so frickin' be it. I mean, I'm okay with taking the excuse to fight them early. I don't know about you guys. Now, I have no idea where the Ottomans' main armies are going to be. I have not gotten any intelligence on them. So, there's always a chance that we're going to get hit pretty hard in a moment. Once we declare that war. How are we doing with overextension? Pretty good. What about independence for Kabu? Where are you? Gabu? Oh, hello. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. All right. Well, then, I think it's time for yet another imperialism war against these Ottomans. I need a good siege general. We'll put you in charge to go fight Constantinople. General here, go for that fort. You stick nearby. Army go here. Army here. Army here. Let's get some reinforcements nearby. There is a fort here that is mothballed. If you guys get there fast, by force marching, you have 1 month to get here before they get any more reinforcement ticks. Cool news, Rhodes has flipped over to Greece, which means that is actually one less fort that I have to worry about. Kill the Ottomans. Get all of these. You just push north until we can figure out what we're attacking. Alright, so the Ottomans still have a sizable navy, but it doesn't matter because we put ourselves in a position where we are guaranteed to get our strait crossing anyway. Are we going to arrive in time? Yep, we got to take this mothballed fort. Well, that's certainly nice. Don't need a force march here anymore. Okay, found some of his troops. Not a lot. But some. You know, it's really sad that the Ottomans have not broken in any meaningful way. Whoa. Wow. Catholic becomes the new state religion. That seems like a phenomenally stupid thing to do. I'm never switching over to being Catholic. We're way too large. If we did that, we'd have so much trouble. All right, so apparently the Ottomans have decided they really just want to dogpile Greece. And you know what? All right, Greece gets to be the punching bag for a little bit. I do see some troops over here we might be able to take advantage of. If I get a general in charge, which we can do. Okay, we want a siege. Jump on them in the grasslands. Start pushing south with these guys because I want to encourage him to stay away. Where do we just get another fort? I didn't see it. Was it this one? No. I'll just pay attention for troops who don't look like they have any idea what they're doing. Not worried about it. Dutch revolutionaries. Oh, right. We are fighting England again. Ha, right. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, wait. Found his army. Let's go ahead and go over here. Put the other general in charge. Of course he got Desmond immediately. So basically Wales is just not... They're just not maintaining this fort at all, which means every time we go to war with England, he's immediately grabbing a level 8 mothballed fort. Which is just ludicrous. Absolutely stupid. Very dumb play by Wales. At the same time, those are pretty expensive forts, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that he's doing that. Alright, let's send these troops over here. Where's he going? Okay, he's running back over here to the west, toward Albania. We did engage and win that fight. Let's start pushing back down to the south. If we can corner him here in Greece, that makes my life a lot easier going forward. They've already started working on a fort here, so I think every one of his forts are now under siege or have been sieged. England is just going to sit back and do nothing for a bit, I think. Gaeldom, you can win this fight if you want to go kill. Like, this is an opportunity for you to play cleanup duty and actually do it well. Carpet siege time. Carpet sieging is one of my favorite parts of the game. It's fun. It's like, whee! I gotta split the troops up in all different directions. Okay, there goes the siege of Astrakhan. Grab all of those. You're taking attrition for no good reason. People are stacking on you for no good reason. I have no idea if the Ottomans have any troops over here at all. They might. He's trying to get out, which I most definitely cannot allow. Okay, we're trying to spook him and split him up. We're more or less succeeding in that goal. He is pathetically weak in his current state. What's your prestige and stuff? Minus 56. So yeah, you're taking a lot of extra morale damage. Surprisingly, you're not going for your capital, which is what I would have expected you to do. The end of the revolution. Well, that's over. Okay. So if he can hold this, he's not going anywhere once he retreats from... down to Greece. Hello, you're training up more troops, are you? I'm on cleanup duty. Gaeldom is doing absolutely nothing helpful. Being a bunch of little weenies. But sure, you want me to go make all these little kills? I'll take all these little kills. I'll do this, it's fine. 14% chance here in London. Blow it open. I know we need the power for things like ideas, but I need to clear this up ASAP so I can go deal with these armies and then bring both of them together so we can go start sieging down Desmond, because that's going to slow things down in this war quite a bit. And start moving you guys over here. I did not mean to just give up my siege progress there. That was dumb. Go siege here, here, here. Actually, not with particularists around. That's a terrible idea. Particularists could be bad news, don't you know? You have fallen for my trap card. You're locked. You can't go anywhere. Okay. So he's retreating across the strait over here, it looks like. I guess we'll go ahead and send an army that way. I'm kind of trying to reduce the opportunities he's going to have to actually train up an army to respond to all of this. How are we doing in England? Well, he wasn't able to really get many of his troops together, if any. So it looks to me like we can just keep clearing things out. What is this? Philip Hood from England is working on a settlement growth. Yeah, he's using his colonists just to grow Connaught. Which is a hilarious choice. Do I feel like I could win this fight in the woods? I feel like it's pushing it a little bit. Oh, here come Wales and Gaeldom. Didn't want to fight these guys. Fine. I don't expect the AI to be very smart. I don't need them to be very smart. It'd just be nice for once if they were. Hello, I see that Russia is drilling an army with very low morale. We could actually just go ahead and get started on this war if we wanted to. And considering these armies over here don't have a lot to do at the moment. And now we can't actually cross the straits because they were able to siege that down. Well, let's fix that, shall we? You got some loose cannons that are just waiting to die, literally. The Vassal Swarm has decided to play bunch ball rather than be aggressive in the directions I wanted them to be. All right, we'll siege down a little bit more, and then I think we turn around and we go for Russia. Alas, we are out of time for this video. Let's see, we've got everything we want down over here, so we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're at 47% war score already with just a couple of forts left. And by a couple, I might just mean one. Nope, there's another one right there. And we're already working on one right there. Okay, so you actually do need to get over here to Sugla. It looks like we can't actually... Oh, couldn't quite. Almost cross the strait. General, I need you to go crush before he keeps training up more troops, because this is going to become annoying very quickly. I think we can win this fight. But we're going to go ahead and end this video here. And if I can just get the generals we need, we can try going for a pincer maneuver and actually just shatter England once and for all right now. All right. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you hit that like button. Please leave a comment and subscribe. Hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.